Hi everybody, welcome to Carmen's Australian Storytime. Today we are reading the story A Surprise for Dingo. The author of this book is Rena A. Foti and the illustrator is Sandra Kendall. I love all of the illustrations in this book. The animals are beautiful with their beautiful big eyes. I wonder what this story is about. Let's have a look at the blurb and see if that gives us some clues. One moon-bright night, under a star-speckled sky, at the edge of the great sandy desert, a dingo howled. Ooh! Follow the animals of the great sandy desert as they anxiously hide from the dingo. But what will happen when the dingo and the animals come face to face? Who knows what's going to happen? Now this tells us a little bit about the author and the illustrator as well. It says, Rena A. Foti lives in Perth, Western Australia. She shares a busy household with her husband, 3 children, a Jack Russell Terrier, and a flock of screeching lorikeets. One of Rita's greatest joys is creating stories that empower children to believe in themselves and in their dreams. Sandra Kendall is an artist, illustrator and native wildlife enthusiast who lives in the Northern Territory. That's where I used to live. Alright, let's see what this book is about because I'm a bit confused. This dingo's licking his lips, but they're also planning something. I wonder if you can figure out what's happening. One moon-bright night under a star-speckled sky at the edge of the great sandy desert, a dingo howled. Can you howl like a dingo? Bilby poked his head out from behind the spinifex. Uh-oh, he's back, he whispered. So the spinifex is what we call the grass, and it's very spiky. And a bilby is a small native Australian animal that looks kind of like a mix between a mouse and a kangaroo. Echidna shuffled into her burrow. Quick, hide, she cried. What's going on? What do you think's happening in this story? An echidna is another small animal with spikes all over it to protect itself. And if you've seen my book Millie Loves Ants, echidnas love to eat ants. Boobok Owl flapped into his wooden log. It's almost time, he hooted. What does hooted mean? Pretty sure we get that word because an owl, if you listen to it, goes hoo, 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 hoo. He's hiding too. What's going on? Black-footed Wallaby hid behind a saltbush shrub. A saltbush shrub is another sandy desert grass that has little tiny buds on it. Not long now, she said. And a black-footed wallaby, I wonder if you can guess why it's called a black-footed wallaby. You're right, it's got black feet, and it's another native animal to Australia. A wallaby is bigger than a bilby, but smaller than a kangaroo, so it's kind of in the middle. Gecko slid down the sand dune. Eek! He squeaked. That is a beautiful drawing of a gecko. Look at those beautiful big eyes. Did you know that a gecko cannot blink? He doesn't have eyelashes or eyelids like we do. So to clean his eyes and to keep moisture in his eyes, he licks them with his tongue. Ugh, disgusting. Dingo crept closer and closer. This picture's scaring me a little bit. It's a full moon, it's nighttime, he's been howling, the animals are hiding. What do you think's going on? Sand python slithered into a desert oak. What does it mean to slither? Can we slither? I don't think we can, not unless we get down on our tummies. We have legs, don't we? The snake doesn't have any legs. He shushed. Shushed has two sh sounds in it. And SH together makes a sh sound. It says shushed. It was now time. Time for what? What is going on in this book? Time for Dingo to eat them? Time for them to go to school? Don't think so, because it's night time. I wonder what it's time for. Thorny Devil clambered onto a rock. She waved her spiny tail. I love the Thorny Devil with their spiky spikes all over them. They're very hard to spot in the wild because they blend into the rocks around them. Dingo stared at Thorny Devil. Dingo licked his lips. What does it usually mean if you're licking your lips? Thorny Devil stared at Dingo. Oh boy. Wonder what's going on. Actually, Thorny Devil doesn't look very scared to me. Do you think a dingo would like to eat all of those thorns? I don't know. Thorny Devil took a deep breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm very confused. I just can't figure out what's going on. Why is he counting down? Do you know? Some of you might have read this book before, so you do. Happy birthday, Dingo! The desert animals sang with glee. Oh, they tricked me. My prediction for this story was that the dingo was hunting them to eat them. But they're actually friends and they planned a surprise for Dingo, the name of the story. What a surprise. So he looks very happy. Oh my goodness, what a great drawing. Look at this drawing. They're all dressed up for a party. And so it was. On that moon bright night, under a star-speckled sky, at the edge of the great sandy desert, the animals celebrated a surprise birthday party for their friend in true outback style. And do you think else happened? Of course, Dingo howled and howled. He was so happy. Let's hear your dingo noises again. Oh, oh, oh. Very good. And look what he's wearing. I've never seen a dingo with this on before. I have seen some dingoes at Fraser Island, but I've never seen a dingo wearing a headdress like that before. This book was dedicated to Noah, Joshua, Alexia and Carmelo, who absolutely love surprises. Reno A40 for Mum and Dad. Thanks for never being discouraging, Sandra Kendall. What a great book and what a great story. I love this story, not only because they're planning a surprise party, which is pretty fun, but they're also being so kind and they're being so nice to their friend. And it's a book that tricked me. My prediction was wrong. Do you sometimes think things are going to happen and then it turns out completely different to what you thought? Me too. Well, I hope you enjoyed my story time today and I look forward to reading to you again soon. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.